I wonder what Robyn and Brianna and Aurora think about Maddie's podcast, about MYKELTI'S Patreon, about Gwendolyn's Patreon and YouTube channel, about Peyton Brown doing interviews. I wonder what Aurora and Brianna think about all that, knowing they over there sitting down with their mama asking permission to go to church at 20-something-year-old. Woo! Would love to know what Robyn, Brianna, and Aurora are really thinking and feeling about Cody Brown's other kids. I am serious. To be a fly on the wall. Before we get into it, welcome back to my channel. Don't know how you got here, but so glad you're here. If you're new here, stick around and subscribe. Hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's highlighted to all. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload. Don't forget to set your DVRs and mark your calendars. Tomorrow, December 15th, brand new episode of Sister Wives airs exclusively on TLC at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Interesting article by TV Show's Ace. MYKELTI and Maddie Brown's choices not good enough for Robyn's kids. The choices of Sister Wives stars Maddie Brown Brush and MYKELTI Brown Patron were very different from those of Robyn Brown's kids. Seemingly, they aren't good enough for Aurora and Brianna. After the conversation between Robyn and her two oldest daughters, Aurora and Brianna, Sister Wives fans saw inconsistencies. They noticed stark differences between Robyn's kids and many of the other Brown kids. Mary, Janelle, and Christine raised their kids very differently from Robyn's children. One of the big comparisons was that MYKELTI Brown Patron and Maddie Brown Brush were making very different decisions at 20 years old. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discuss how different Maddie Brown Brush and MYKELTI Brown Patron were from Robyn Brown's kids. First, a user says, Maddie and MYKELTI were married at 20. Then they add, watching yesterday's episode, they meant last week's episode, and it's crazy to think that Aurora is older than Maddie and MYKELTI when they got married, and Brianna is the same age. Before that, Maddie tried to join the mainstream Mormon church without Janelle's permission. Same with MYKELTI. Talk about infantilizing your children. Not that I'm advocating getting married at 20. That is very, very young to get married. It's just kind of bonkers when you think about the difference in Robyn's kids and the other kids. Another Redditor adds, yeah, Maddie was already pregnant a second time by 23. I always got the impression both Maddie and MYKELTI got married to escape. I agree, but there is definitely something off about dating Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella. When you look at them compared to the older kids, I mean, Aurora's hair and clothes were like mini-me of Robyn. It is wild to realize how old Aurora and Brianna actually are, because they honestly seem frozen at about ages 13, 14. Robyn has ruined her children. Their only hope at anything resembling a normal life is to get away from her and never look back. Notably, Robyn Brown is getting criticism for babying Aurora and Brianna. However, Mary, Janelle, and Christine get pushback for expecting their kids to step into parenting roles early. Yeah, I think the parenting styles are at two extremes. The earlier wives had older girls help them out so much that they were acting as adults at an early age, and probably were in a rush to get away from all those children. Then there's Robyn, who shelters and cuddles her children and has a nanny for them. Neither side is ideal. The older kids were parentified and the youngers infantilized. It's sad, really. I mean, Garrison was buying a house, Gwen was getting engaged, while Aurora was getting her ears pierced. Which is so strange. When you realize Gwen and Aurora are only a few months apart in age, they and Gabe were triplets. As Sister Wives fans discuss the difference between MYKELTI and Maddie's decisions, many think Robyn was overbearing with her kids. Furthermore, someone adds, yeah, the infantilization is abusive. They're 20 and can't go check out a church without some big dramatic conversation with mom about it. It was like they were children asking permission and trying to convince her to say yes. They need to get out of that house and start living their adult lives. Yes, that's exactly how I feel after watching that scene. Robyn has made those kids fearful of simply living. It's completely normal to want to get out of the house and meet people your own age, including guys. I thought it was completely ridiculous to have the conversation that she had with him. A whole big dramatic sit down. Robyn has no freaking clue how to do anything correctly or appropriately. Let your grown daughters live their lives for God's sake. And the way her mom manipulated her by changing the "I want to look for a boy" to "you want girlfriends? You meant you wanted female friends?" type thing, and that burns me to no end. Additionally, the other Sister Wives fans feel like the conversation with Aurora, Brianna, and Robyn was an act that may not be comparable to MYKELTI and Maddie's experience. I thought their conversation was just bad acting. It was a script conversation made for reality TV. Didn't feel anything natural in their dialogue flow. The girls look weird because they act as bad as their mother. What do you think about the differences in choices that MYKELTI and Maddie Brown made compared to Aurora and Brianna? Do you think that scene was even real? That's what I want to know. Do you think it was just bad acting? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe. Most importantly, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. It is free and I really would appreciate it. Set your DVRs, mark your calendars. December 15th, tomorrow, exclusively TLC, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Brand new episode of Sister Wives. You don't want to miss it. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.